All right, we're back. The DM, Benji, is unwith us right now. He's with us, but he's not with us. His computer decided to update, so we might have a short session tonight. We might have a regular size session. We don't know. It's gonna go how it goes. But we won't have our maps like we normally do. They're just gonna be static as they are. But we'll still be playing. He'll still do his voices, so don't worry. I know the people that tune in for hear Benji's voices. You will still have them.
One of them.
Yes. So,
The
with that, Benji, I'll let you take it away as the DM to do what you normally do to start us off.
All right. I don't have my notes, so if I mess up on some names, you guys will have to forgive me and we'll retcon it.
Oh,
later.
we know the names.
Yep. I sometimes, once in a while, you guys will surprise me with remembering a name that I didn't.
Where's your camera, Van?
So,
it's only when I take notes.
Yep.
That's right.
So, you guys were in the town of Hobbs, as you recall. You were inside of the circus for Cornelius the Great and Tall.
I remember that.
And as the amulet was touched by Professor Harold, it caused a rift and an awakening, as it were, and the spell that was keeping the young boy... Xanthor, yes, thank you very much.
See, he writes it down.
Yep, keeping Xanthor imprisoned in his child state as opposed to his dragon state, weakened and broke. There was a brief moment where Professor Harold levitated in the air and talked about how the sleeper is awakening before falling unconscious.
We probably should have kept the dragon alive to ask him about this.
You guys then had your battle with Xanthor, where towards the end of it decided to try and escape you, but through some last-minute heroics, Zim was able to do a shatter spell, blasting off one of its wings, causing it to crash and die just outside of the tent. The party then spent a couple hours gathering body parts, mostly hide and scales, but a couple claws and teeth, as their bounty for the rewards. At this point, it's around 1 in the morning, as it has been quite some time in the night that you're spending gathering some meat and some hide and some body bits off of the dragon. Most of the circus area has cleared, but you have found that you are surrounded by the mayor still.
Well, didn't we leave and take a short rest?
It was a long rest.
Oh yeah, yes. A long rest.
So I do apologize. You guys did leave the circus area, and you did go find the nearby inn, where you decided to take a long rest.
Yes, sir. Good. All right. So what time is it now that we've woken up?
Now that you've woken up, it is right at dawn, so it's around 7:38 in the morning.
Okay. First things first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Worth a try.
So, you awaken inside of the inn. Did you choose to have certain rooms, different rooms? How did you choose to go about that?
I mean, I don't know where I slept. I just woke up and I found Valrea was in my bed for some reason. I don't know why. But
scandalous.
That would be way beyond Valrea.
I slept next to the door, keeping guard, obviously. And for some reason, Zim was under the bed.
I like to hide.
I believe Zim passed out after partying so much, drunk with exuberation after killing the dragon.
Oh, it's celebrating.
You guys had
I was laying on a chair.
Place called the Rouge Orchid Inn is where you decided to stay. It was nearest to where the circus was, and after the hard battle, it was the quickest inn that you could go to. For the rooms that you guys decided to get, it cost you a total of 5 silver each, unless someone's covering for anyone else.
Yes. Zim, if you don't mind covering for us, that'd be amazing. Yes. Yes. Indeed. As you were the one who killed the dragon, it only makes sense that you paid for us.
Then I should get it paid for.
No,
not me pay for it.
Because you were the hero of the day, and thus we'll be getting the free accommodations later.
What kind
I'm
of backwards logic is that?
sure. Indeed. So thank you, Zim. I do appreciate it. Tally ho.
Whatever. I'll pay for it.
So let's get this for real now. Who's in which room?
I think we all stayed in the same room.
I thought it was one
I
big
thought it was-
room.
Are we doing one room or two?
I think we all stayed in one
I
room.
thought it was one room.
The rooms have how many beds in them? So
I feel like this is a very important decision we're making because they asked so many
Yeah.
times.
we're not all sleeping in one bed.
No, not one bed, but one room. We all partied and we passed out in one room.
Hey, I slept on a chair.
Okay. As you guys are waking up, you're getting yourselves ready using the wash basin to freshen up. There is a knock on your door.
Hello, stranger danger. 1 second. And make sure everyone is dressed and equipped before we open the door.
All right.
I'm still under the bed.
Okay. Yes, and I open the door. Yes. What can we do for you?
All right, you open the door, and there are two men outside. Both appear to be human. One appears to be rather old, not decrepit old, but Robert Redford leathered aged skin. He's got mostly salt and pepper with heavy white flaked temples and sides of his hair, with a very neatly trimmed beard. He's wearing some very intricate full. Make a history check.
Full what?
The suspense is killing
Make a
me.
history check.
Very, very something full history check.
Yeah, you're chopping up a little bit on us, Benji. You're good for the most part, but you cut out every now and
You're
then.
all freezing, so
I got a 16 on my history. Hajile got an 11. Arion got a 9.
Wait, can you see our videos right now?
I can see your videos, so I can see your faces.
Thank you, Simon. I'm having a great summer, man. I hope you are too. Hope you're working out for next year.
Yeah, I can see your faces on videos. So did anybody get above 18?
Yes, Valria got an
18.
18. Thank
Valria,
goodness.
18 on the
Saved the
head.
day.
Zim hasn't rolled yet.
Yeah, I was about to. History.
I rolled worse with the dice, so I'm glad I rolled online.
Definitely not going with my roll.
Unless you use
All
your
right,
inspiration.
So, Valrea, the
I'm not
armor
wasting
that
that.
he's wearing appears to be extremely old style. You really wouldn't expect to see this style of armor made in the last probably 300 or 400 years. So it's definitely antique, but it looks to be very well maintained.
That's pretty
You
young for
notice a
elves.
sigil.
Oh no!
We noticed a sigil what?
I've heard about being active or present in
Rewind.
called the Purple Dragon. He does have a purple cloak / cape behind him as well, and the other gentleman appears to be much younger. Why are we whispering? What's going on?
No, I'm just telling them to be quiet so we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I was like,
It's very
I was
important.
in my video on. I don't got a booger sticking in my nose or something, so I don't know.
No, we
But
can't see
the
you.
sigil appears to be a dragon sigil that you recognize
probably
from
me.
your studies that you've seen in the book one time, called the Purple Dragon Knights. The person behind him is wearing a light padded armor and chainmail. Appears to be carrying a lot more weapons. Significantly younger, maybe late teens. Has a terrible bowl cut that you would also recognize as a much older, out of style haircut.
Do I recognize either one of them?
You do not.
The people, not their outfits, but the people. Like we didn't see them in the crowd or anything like that.
You've never seen them before.
Okay.
But the history check was to recognize that the armor is very old and the sigil that she sees on him. Anybody who got above a 10 would also recognize that the armor is extremely outdated, but it's well maintained.
So, if you're an elf or somebody that lives for a very long time, you said 300-year-old armor. Is that armor actually very old?
For an elf, it might be armor that you've made in your youth.
Okay.
But if it's a human make, then it's old. If it was
Okay.
dwarf make or
But these
elf
are humans
make,
wearing
no,
them.
it wouldn't be as old.
These are humans wearing them.
Correct.
Okay, so it's old
Correct.
because it's
And
humans wearing them. It's been passed
Correct.
down from generation to generation. Hello, you old folks. Looking very sharp though. What brings you to our room?
What ho? I am Sir Luther Felwyn. This is my squire Artemis.
Felwyn.
Am I to understand that I am in the company of some recent dragon slayers?
Aha! Yes.
I creep out of the bed. Ah, you're talking about me. Yes, I am.
Meet Zim Rabato.
The
He
Dragon Slayer.
he shot
He's
the
the
dragon
most
down
powerful.
from the air in one
with one blow.
thunder blast.
The one arm behind my back.
As you say that, he sweeps into a very graceful, very deep bow
Oh, he's about
with
to
a hand
attack.
over his chest and salute. No, a very deep bow with a hand and
Yeah.
salute. It is my great honor to be in your presence. I have not been able to meet other fellows such as you in quite some time. In fact, judging by your appearances and the layout of this town, I have been away for quite some time, and I would ask if you could tell me a bit about what's happened in the last year or so.
You had me at presents. What presents did you bring us?
We would love to tell you. Like, you know who knows the most about that? Our medium-eyed friend here, Arion.
No. I believe you need to accompany us to meet the mayor. The mayor was a very, very profound part of our victory in helping keep people safe. We also aren't quite from this town. We were just traveling with the circus. So, I don't think we know what happened in here.
As a matter of fact, and he turns to look down the hallway, and standing kind of sheepishly and looking like he hasn't slept all night, looking just miserable, hungover, and extremely tired, is the mayor. I brought them here to see you. May we come in? This is kind of shocking.
Mr. Mayor.
Kind of
Mayor.
a crowded room, but I suppose you can come in.
Thank you. After you, Sir Luther and Artemis. So they all kind of crowd in there in the room with you and close the door behind them. This is rather embarrassing, but I don't really know how Sir Luther's here. This morning, where his statue normally was in front of my manor, he and his squire were just standing there, and the statue was gone. Sir Luther was the founder of our town.
I believe we broke a curse! No?
Maybe. That might be the case. He
yes.
said that he was, after starting the town, I'll let you say it, Sir Luther. Very good, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Yes, Fire and I had been sworn to defend this land and these people from dragons and dragon incursions back in the time of Charlon and its mighty destruction. My order of knights and I have been sworn for generation to generation to uphold the truth and justice that is going with dragon slaying of the chromatic type. I'm sure you understand, and you've probably heard of us. He looks at you expectantly.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Wink.
Yes. The fact that we are here now means that dragons must have once again risen up and begun running amok and causing problems. Am I ascertaining correctly?
Maybe. I will tell you, there was no dragon until last night, and then now there's no dragon again. Thanks to Zim.
Curious.
Mayor.
And Mayor.
This dragon,
Yeah,
how did
yeah,
it
the
come
mayor.
to be in our town? Did it raid? Did it swoop in from its lair and start breathing fire on the town, and you did away with it with a mighty crossbow, or what happened?
I believe it was part of a magic act.
Magic.
The-
Sorcerers can't be trusted. I've always said so.
Yes. Do you know anything about cursed amulets and eggshells?
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, me either. It's shot in the dark.
What manner of cursed amulet would you be referring to?
I don't know. I've just heard tales of them.
Yes, the Order of Purple Dragon Knights. We don't deal in curses so much, but we do deal in all things that are the evil dragons and how to dispatch them.
I don't deal in curses, but you were cursed, it seems.
Yes, as I mentioned, we were cursed to stand guard here in the stone form until one day when the danger of dragons was once again present.
You know,
My order and
I think I know just the place for you to travel.
Wait.
Okay.
The dragon appeared yesterday. So why did you wake up today?
Once the dragon was killed, I believe that broke the curse.
No, he said he
I
was standing stone until the
The
threat
dragon.
arrived again.
I believe, myself personally, that he was turned to stone until a dragon appeared, and after the dragon appeared and was dead, he became free from the stone. That's my belief.
I can't say that I know for sure. That's why I was hoping you might be able to fill me in on the events of the last year or so I could maybe try and piece together what's happened.
I believe I know where you should go. The town we just came from. Arion, what was that town's name? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What's that? E. You're spelling it for us.
Luxana.
Luxana is where you're going.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Where did we come from? Where did we go? Where did we come from, Ariano?
Heaps, hoops.
Hobbs? Heaps?
We're in Hobbs.
Hobbs is where you are currently. Yep.
I know.
We're getting closer.
Give me a minute. Let me search through my notes.
Darkshire?
Darkshire is a place with a stitches problem. Maybe it was Duskwood. On the way to Elwyn Forest. The town of Goldshire.
Was it Netrail?
I could make a WoW-based D&D campaign pretty easily.
Yes, that would also help us remember the names very, very
We would
well.
definitely find a way around easier.
We would know the names a lot easier. You'll find a town if you head south from here that was attacked by a Dragonborn. I believe they will have some history for you and know a lot more information than we do. And then after you talk to them, come find us in Luxana.
Luxana still stands. Very good.
I hope so. We're headed there.
What do you mean Luxana still stands? What was the last you've heard of Luxana?
It had been the last holding bastion for the forces of the Dragon Queen when I was sent here to guard this territory.
And a fine job you did.
Okay. All right. Do we know what he's referring to?
Make a history check.
I will make a history check.
He says make a history check, and I shall do that. 11 for Heskan. 17 for Hajile. 17
for me.
for Zimrobato, and a nat 20 for Arion.
All right, so Arion, somehow, in some way, you've learned that when the forces of Tiamat and Shardalon were kind of going to war, Luxana was the capital hub of where the forces opposing Tiamat were gathered. the dragon cult that was following Tiamat, as well as Chardalon, had laid siege to the city and were bringing war to it. That was before Chardalon was put to sleep.
Okay, so forces of Tiamat.
I'm listening,
Luxana
Arion.
was the capital hub of opposing Tiamat. Solid.
You guys keep freezing on me.
Ah, yes, and you do us too.
Okay, so not just me.
Only when you're giving us valuable information.
Exactly. It adds to the suspense.
Yes. So what I believe, my fine purple friend, is we will head to Luxana, make sure it is still standing, and await you there after you go talk to the clerics and priests of Darkshireville area town, something like that.
Wait, for what you're saying happened a
Very
long
good.
time ago.
Yes, a lot can happen in a year. Indeed. Indeed!
Very well, but surely you can tell me something else. What has been happening that may have caused the dragons to reappear? Have you heard anything?
Can I see if this guy is
No.
trustworthy looking or anything like that?
Yeah, make an insight.
I don't know if I want to just divulge all this information to some stranger that just knocked on my door.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 minus 1, so a 9 for my insight. Would anybody else like to see how trusting
I'm
these people are?
100% checking,
I'm
yeah.
rolling.
I actually trust him.
Two strangers just show up at your door asking
That's just
questions about
me.
dragons. Bam is
I am
like,
not
this
rolling
guy's
anything."
amazing!
He already complimented me. Of course I'm going to think he's amazing.
Come on,
doubted me.
Valrea, we need you to tell us if this guy's trusty or not. I rolled a 9, Zim of 5, Arion of 10. I'm about to just divulge everything. Oh, a 27 found Valrea. Can we trust this guy?
Got our good dice.
He seems to be 100% honest with you, as if though maybe he's got some kind of oath or something against dishonesty.
Very good.
Oh.
Alright.
We ourselves
You get
the impression that what?
You get the impression that he would just rather eat shit than lie.
I like it.
Yes.
So, us, the heroes of Ashar, we have been hunting down these cursed shell, amulet, sigil, symbol things that seem to be causing people to not be themselves. We found this amulet on a young boy, and we tried to relieve him of it, but we were unsuccessful. While in the circus, he wanted a history on it, and so he gave it to the fortune teller of the circus, and that's when the whole shebang happened, and he turned into a dragon.
Do you have one of these fragments with you now?
Indeed, indeed. Agile, I believe you pocketed it. Is this correct?
Well, yes, but you need to be careful. I need it back for a thing.
Yes. We can't give it to you, but we can show you.
I have no
So I open my
desire
bag.
for such things, but I do have a method of
Never too late, Windfall.
neutralizing them.
Never too late. Welcome, buddy. Glad you can make it.
And he pulls out a vial. You kind of see that he's got, it looks almost like a potion kit that he pulls out from a side pack that he has. And it's got several of these vials with a silvery liquid inside of them. And he hands you one. You only need to use a few drops for a small fragment, but you'll want to pour this over the fragment. It will neutralize its evil taint.
Ah, yes. No one likes an evil taint. I do declare.
Wait, I was waiting.
Ah, yes. Indeed.
All right. I generally take to. I open it. I open my bag. I take
And
the.
Valrea, you may make a religion seeing it.
Can you repeat that?
He said you can make a religion check after seeing it.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes, you may. The religion check has a DC of 15 for Valrea. Arcana has a DC 20. So let me know if you hit a 20. Valrea, let me know if you hit a 15.
I got 17.
18 for Arcana from Arion.
Those.
I got 24.
Valrea, you know them as the Tears of Bahamut. You would have to go to the Celestial Planes to acquire them, and they are only available from either Bahamut or a Platinum Dragon.
Yes, that is a female voice. There is a female that plays with us, Pingu. Yes. On chat.
So they have healing properties, mostly not so much healing, so much as cleansing properties. So the most dire of curses can be cured with
very
that
necessary.
subject.
Valrea, do you recognize those?
Yes, they're Bahamut's tears.
Bahamut! Indeed! That is the temple we came from, my dear fellow friends. If you go to the town of Darkshireville, Shireness, the Temple of Bahamut is where you're looking, I believe.
Very good. Well, whatever you're up to with that, definitely be careful, and I extremely encourage you to cleanse the putrescence off of it as soon as you're able to. Whatever your goals are.
Now, my very well veteran compadres, you two. I see you must be hunting dragons for quite a while, as being alive, and you're a squire, so you must be pretty good. Do you have any items or goods that we might be able to use to help us as well?
Well, it does appear that you're armed to the teeth yourself, for there's hardly any place for you to carry additional weapons or anything. But I do apologize. Any of my items, you must be an anointed knight of the purple dragons in order for you to be able to use them.
And where does one become a purple knight?
In Luxana, we did have a cathedral. I don't know if it still stands, but I was a grand master there.
Oh, Luxana! Don't we come for you? I wanna be a purple knight in a day or two. Indeed!
When we meet there, should you pass the trials, you may become one, if you're worthy.
Oh, my good man. I am quite the worthy Dragonborn. But if that is all you needed from us and all we need from you, we will keep in touch and we will meet again in Luxana. That is the way, as my Windfallian friend would say. It is the way. Now, I do believe I have some things I need to do in town, if you don't mind.
Not at all. And he takes out a little piece of paper that has the same symbol on it as the sigil. When you get to Luxana, look for the cathedral with this symbol on it. If there's any acolytes still there, they can direct you on your course to begin the trials.
Very well.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
I scribble down I take out the sigil. Remember.
I just take the piece of paper and put it in my bag of holding.
Yep. Yeah, so we know we'll never see it again.
Probably true. I'll probably sell it.
And we have extra vials.
Lost in the void.
Bahamut's tear.
We only have the one.
I will find Bahamut and make him cry again. All the tears we need. Okay.
All right.
I would like to go to town.
Okay.
And look for a leather worker.
Okay. Make a investigation.
I will follow.
You'll follow?
No, and I have some bad skin. I want to do the same investigation if possible.
Okay.
I will handle the investigating, guys. I rolled
Are
a
you
7.
implying that we're
rolled a
splitting
7.
up?
I rolled a 7. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find my way there.
So you're asking around.
This is my normal voice right here.
Leather workers, and you're taking over to like a trapper place where they work with like babies' booties. You can get like a little baby hat, little baby shoes.
Oh, baby booties. That's confused.
All the best things for babies' clothes.
That's what I find.
Roll the 25.
That's what you find, Heskan. Hajile, with your 25, you ask around and you find that the best leather worker is just across the river, just outside of town. They don't like to be in with all the people because the leathers they work with and the tanning materials that they use, they don't like to be right in the middle of the hustle and bustle. Plus, it's a lot easier for trappers and people to come in from the frontier if they don't have to go through town.
Indeed. Okay. As we get out to the town, and I look around. Ah! This town only makes clothes for babies! We must leave.
What do you mean? There's perfect size.
Zim, I do apologize. Good point. Maybe we make a quick pit stop at the baby clothes. I come with Zim. I bring my bag of holding with Zim to talk to the baby armor.
While he's doing that, am I able to determine if the mayor is seen as a hero yet?
Make another investigation.
Oh boy, you already used your good one.
I know, right?
I'll ask once I'm done with my baby clothes.
I used my good one already.
I will help.
It was 10.
10. You're getting a mixed bag. There are some families in town that are upset about their loved ones being burned alive inside of a tent, and he's being hailed as the one who protected all of the civilians inside of there, so they're getting the
I got this.
there's no protecting our dead loved ones. What do you mean you protected everyone? Our people weren't protected. It's
We'll handle this after the baby clothes. I got this. I know just the thing. All right.
So he's getting kind of the blame for the dead that did not survive.
As I'm looking for the baby clothes place, can I also roll an investigation to see how I'm seeing the townsfolk perceiving it?
Sure. Yep. Anybody can. If you guys want to get different, ask different folks.
I rolled a 1.
Of course you did.
Yikes.
To me, they're all like, he's the best.
I rolled a 4.
Valrea did a 22.
People that have passed out outside of a tavern as you're on your way over to the baby clothes tanner, and they know the mayor is just the best drinking buddy.
I'm glad we made that mayor look good. These guys love him now.
He is number 1 in their book.
The mayor's the best.
Valrea had a 22. Zim had a 14.
The 22, Valrea. By and large, the majority of the town believe that he's associated with you guys, and he was part of the effort to save the people and to take down the dragon. But there is a small contingent of widows and relatives of those who died in the tent that blame him and blame you guys for not doing more to save them.
We must end them.
Gotcha.
Ungrateful bastards.
Yeah, Pingu. This character right here is my character. We just can't move our characters around right now because our DM is updating his computer and it's being very slow. So he's in via phone instead. Okay. Can we do the baby clothes one first and then go to Arion or Hajile?
Let's go.
So you make your way over, and it is an older cottage, but it looks like the rest of the village has kind of grown up around it. Mm-hmm. So its walls are shared by nicer buildings, but it's kind of still there. Very small, and it has a very old-looking man, probably a gnome, very small, just a little bit of hair on the side of his head. And it looks like he makes clothes for babies. But when you get there, you realize, oh, this isn't baby clothes. He just makes leather armor for small and tiny people.
Like Zim.
Oh.
Like Zim, or potentially people even smaller than him and Zim, like perhaps imps or sprites or fairies.
Teeny tiny people.
Brownies, woodfolk. But all of the armor that he makes, like the biggest that he makes, would maybe be a little bit tight on a halfling.
Okay. Hello, fine people of the cottage. I said hello. Oh, yes. There they are.
Hello, I am Elvar the Woodling. How may I be of assistance? Were you looking to buy a present for a friend of yours?
No. No, I don't have many friends that deserve presents. We are part of the Heroes of Ashar, and we just helped defeat a dragon, as you might have been aware. My friend Zim here, actually the one who killed the dragon, you must know.
Ahem.
Yes.
Dragon Slayer. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes. Zim the Dragon Slayer. Indeed. Could you make bracers that might fit my fine friend Zim?
Well, of course I can make braces that would fit your fine friend Zim here. I did hear there was a bit of a disturbance there. I didn't believe the rumors. I thought maybe it was a wyvern and that people were just
Zim, you gotta talk time
exaggerating
out on the
because we don't
time out on
get
the field.
A whole lot of things in this area. So I was thinking maybe it was just a wyvern or something. But you say it was a real dragon, a full-grown dragon?
Oh yeah, the biggest.
Oh, that's certainly something. You were wanting some bracers made out of the dragon's hide, or just some in general, or did you want some that are styled? What kind of bracers are you looking for?
Let me think. See, we're in scale mill.
All right, I'm
now.
back. Sorry, that was Dad. He was calling to say Mom finished her surgery. She's moved out of the recovery room and she's fine. So all's good.
Nice.
Yep, all's well.
Good
I
news.
need chance though. 2 questions for you. Have you ever made anything for somebody my size? And are you related to somebody named Cornelius?
Thank you.
No, I don't know a Cornelius. I'm not sure why you would assume that I am. Have you met someone that looks exactly like me, or you just assume that all short people are related, or what?
Don't mind my tiefling friend. He's very very awesome. Now back to what I needed. My fine little man. Little man.
Very nice.
Yes. Can you make bracers of defense with and due to the scales and leather that we're bringing you of fire resistance?
I could make such a thing. That would take quite some time. Whenever you're making something that takes that kind of fine craftsmanship, you don't want to rush it. That takes me about a month to make.
A month. Oh, my little man. I will double check with everyone else and come back to you. Yes, they don't count as armor. The Benji, braces of defense don't really count as armor, correct?
No. I can't.
Armor as far as you can't wear armor, but
Yeah.
they can give an armor bonus if they're enchanted.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't wear armor at the same time, right? So how it works?
You could.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that's what I did for the one-shot thing. So,
Oh.
Okay.
Kind of like having a shield. Just having
Okay.
all right. And what was your name again, little man?
My name is Elvar the Woodling.
Elvar the Willing. Indeed. Thank you. We shall look around. You are the only place I could find. Personally, I don't know if anyone else was able to find another place to ask, but
Well,
we.
I am the only crafter of leather armors for the small folk, the woodland folk, and the fae. So it's not surprising if that's what you're looking for that I was the other one, because I am well known in these parts, and for many miles around is the only person who crafts armor specifically for the fae folk, the small folk, and those who are usually underrepresented.
Yes. Zim is definitely usually underrepresented. But I will get back to you, my little man, my woodling, Corny the woodling. Is that what you said your name was?
Elvar the Woodling.
Elvar, yes. Elvar, yes. Indeed. My apologies. Well, we will check the other place that Hajile found, and report back, post haste.
Okay, well, I'll see you later then, I guess. Did anyone else have anything they'd like to buy or look around at? Perhaps you, Zim, the Dragon Slayer. Was there something that maybe I could make for you?
Let's see. What do you specialize in? Like, do you need magical armors?
He specializes in taking his time.
I can make magical armors. I can make magical weapons of some sorts, some clubs and things like that. I also make fine clothing if you're going to a gala or a ball or something along those lines and you don't want to go in looking like an adventurer who's been sleeping in the woods for 5 weeks. I could make you a fine tuxedo type of clothing, or one that would make any kind of king and be like, ooh, look at that guy. He knows what he's about.
That sounds nice, actually. I'll take a tux.
What is a tuxedo?
Well, I wouldn't
Don't worry
expect,
about it, Dragon.
someone who does not have the manners to know someone's name after they've introduced themselves, no. But it is fine clothes that
Indeed.
oftentimes those who are a bit more elegant and refined would wear to a fine dinner party or gala or event. Usually, those who are of the noble persuasion or who would be seeking an audience with such might wear such clothes as those. But if you would come this way and step onto this little ledge here, I will take some measurements and I could make some fine clothes for you.
Ah, Zim! Ah, Zim! Step off of that ledge, my friend! You could cut ties with all the lies that he's been giving us. Or something like
Well,
that.
you guys figure that out, Zim. I'm going to go check on another leather worker I've heard of.
I will be
Good luck
going with
with your thing.
Hajile. Tally-ho!
What'd you call me?
Fine.
Yes.
I tag along.
So, Zim, if you would like, he can get you measured up and get you some fine noble's clothes of whatever color and type you'd like.
Purple.
Okay.
The total bill on that would be 50 gold.
That's all the gold I have, bro. I
Really?
can't afford no tuxedo. Yeah.
Fine noble's clothes.
Does that give me any benefits?
It's possible.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, when we go somewhere fancy, we need you to represent us.
That's
fair.
exactly the type of place that would give you benefit.
Okay.
When we go to the bar, no. When we go somewhere else, yes. I don't know how to spell tally-ho, but
So, Hajile, you heard about Jackson Tannerson, who is a
Jackson
half-orc.
Tannerson, the leather Tannerson.
Yep, who is a half-orc that is just outside of town across the river. Has a cottage and shop there.
you probably think he's...
Usually does wholesale, buys directly from trappers and traders, crafts the things, and then will usually sell them to shops to sell inside of town. It doesn't usually have a storefront himself, but it's not unheard of for him to still do some commission works.
I'm all about it. Let's go.
Ah, yes. I am on my way with you, Hajile.
Wrong way. Yes, follow me. We're gonna go right this way.
Tally-ho! Let's go to the orc man.
All right. So you make your way over there. It takes you about an hour to get there, from navigating town and finding a bridge to get across the river and up the river again to the side that he's at.
During the walk over there, I teach them a few more words in Abyssal.
Okay.
During the walk over there, I ask Hajile if he thinks that that he's out of town because he's an orc and they're kind of racist. As I noticed that he was kind of racist against the elfish guy, so I think that maybe that's what he's thinking. Or the woodling with the elvish name.
Elvar was his name.
Yeah.
Not elf. Elvar.
Hard.
Right, Hajile is right here. Hajile, can you raise your hand, please? That's Hajile. For you uncultured folk, that's a Buc-ee's shirt, one of the best gas stations in the U.S. of A., possibly the world.
Well, hello to you.
I basically just told Heskan that vendor scammed me. They're only worth 15 gold for that outfit.
Normal ones might only be worth 15 gold. This one is different.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
As long as they're different.
It better be 35 gold
He
different.
scammed his own people.
Scammed the little man. He didn't even give you a
He's a
hero.
specialist.
He didn't even
You
give you
can't
a.
He's
too
a
many-
specialist. He's the only one in the town.
You didn't
Yeah,
even
you
ask
can't
for
have
a
too many
hero's
people
discount.
buying from him. I didn't see a whole lot of.
One within a several 100-mile radius, he said.
Yeah, Hajili's in the chat. Yeah. Vam, you didn't even ask for a hero's discount.
I assumed it came with it, but I guess I was wrong.
Gotta ask.
Who knows? Maybe it did come with it.
Okay, so did we arrive to the orc?
Yep. So you arrive. You see the cottage. It's got its own little garden and things to the side, but it's actually got quite a few tanning racks outside the building, as well as kind of an open canopy area where there's leatherworking tables and mallets. There's a few apprentices running back and forth. A human, a halfling. There's another half orc there, and you can see who you can obviously tell is probably Jackson. He's the biggest half orc there. Shirtless, wearing just a leather apron, and he's just hammering on a piece of leather. Looks like he's stamping some kind of sigil on it. You see different styles and sets of armor, leather armor, studded leather armors, boiled leather armors, sitting outside as well.
Aha! Hello!
Excellent. Indeed.
Indeed! Hello, my good leatherworking friend.
Jackson.
One of the apprentices approaches you. Welcome to Master Jackson Tannerson's tannery. How may I be of a service to you?
Is Michael in?
Yes. Yeah. I have some material that I'd like to see if the master leatherworker here can turn it into something useful for myself or my friends, and maybe see what you have here that I might be able to take with me.
Technically, we usually go by appointment, but I can take a look at some of the material, see if it's something we'd be willing to use.
Well, if you were not aware, I do apologize for not having an appointment, but we did just slay a dragon and came upon some materials we did not have before to make an appointment. So, you understand.
Call me skeptical, but dragons haven't been seen in several hundred years.
Well, allow me to show you some fresh scales that might persuade you otherwise. Oh, phone call.
And then I produce my 80 pounds of dragon wing.
He looks at it for a second. I haven't seen anything like this before. You say it was a dragon?
A red dragon.
Master Jackson, will you come look at this? It's they claim to have slain a dragon, and it's something I haven't seen before, so maybe. After a second, the large half orc puts down his mallet that he was working on. He comes over. You say you took down a dragon, did you? Let's have a look, see what you did. And he kind of eyes through it. It's just wing material. You got any of the actual hide or scales?
Indeed! And I pull out from our bag of holding.
Okay. And how much did you?
I give him a sample of what it is. I don't want to pull it all out just in case I have to put it all back in. It's kind of a hassle. So I pull out a decent amount to give a sample of what we have, and then that way we can ask what we want from it.
What are you looking to do with it? This is mighty rare, mighty fine.
Well, thank you. I was wondering if you could make some bracers of defense with some fire resistance, and how long that would take, and how much it would cost, etc.
Well, you've got more than enough here for bracers. I could definitely do some bracers. You'd be looking about 3 weeks to a month, but it can be done.
And what else could you craft from it? We have. Let me just tell you who all we have in our party, and maybe you can think of some things that we might be benefit from it. We have Hajule here. You've met my tiefling rogue friend. We have a archer with very very medium eyes. Arion, and I point to Arion. We have Zim the Dragon Slayer. He's the one that took down the dragon. Zim is a artificer, so he also likes to create things. But he is a halfling. You are a halfling, right,
Nope.
Vam?
I'm a gnome. We've been together for so long. How do you not know?
What are you?
Are you surprised, Snack? I mean, Zim. He doesn't remember.
Oh my God.
What is he, a gnome?
You guys don't even know me.
He's a little man, just a little rascal. We also have Valrea. Valrea, did you come with us?
Yeah.
Okay, I point to Valrea.
The female.
I'm sorry, I lost track of what you're saying. That his eyes are the most average eyes I've ever seen.
Indeed!
I just got lost in them, swimming in those eyes.
Yes, it happens to the best of us.
Nor are they portly. They're just.
I just asked the DM to create it. That's how I do it, Ping.
Yes.
Yes.
Average. I don't.
I get that look.
My goodness. Look at you. Hey, everyone, come look at his eyes. Come look at this for a second. They're like
With the medium eye discount.
idea of symmetrical. Can you follow my finger for a second? I swear. Look at that. They track just as average as you'd expect too.
That's why he's our archer. He could hit a carrot out of a horse's mouth from 600 yards. Indeed!
You know,
Valeria would know.
I've heard of some archers being called like Hawkeye for their sharp vision, but yours must just be normal. Just They might
We
just
call
call
him
you,
Average Eye.
Just
Very,
man,
very average.
just man eye.
Man, I wish I had those eyes.
Master Smither, I was actually wondering with this the wing I brought you, if you're able to make. I've heard of a cloak of bat. I know this is dragon, but can you make something like that?
Well,
Cloak of
let me take a
bat
look here.
from a dragon? You don't even know the difference between my folk and a bat.
That's
Don't get me
possible.
started.
Wings, right?
There's not quite enough material here to make the full thing, but I could probably find some things to supplement it and make that happen. That would take me about a week.
Do you
And
have
how
Batwing that we could just trade?
Well, cloak or the bat is not typically something you would use normal bat wings from. You would need giant bats for that, and lots of them.
Where can we find giant bats?
But you can make something similar with this dragon wing, though, right?
Correct. I would need to supplement it a little bit with some additional materials from other things, but I could use it to make something like that. Absolutely.
I'd like to commission you for that.
Very
How much
good.
would that cost?
Looking at it, he gets out a quill and some paper and starts kind of writing down
Not on the
some
move.
measurements.
Our dragon wing.
Zim, you and Amanda are freaking out the viewers.
Total cost would come to 250 gold.
Do you have a hero's discount for saving the town?
Make a persuasion check.
I'll persuade.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know much about you being a hero or saving the town or anything like that, but I would take some of the extra that you don't plan on using of materials if you'd like to give you a little bit of a discount.
Indeed!
I'll do
Indeed.
I thought you said he was rare. Is it rare?
I don't have any other plans for the Dragon Wing. Do you, Arion?
The dragon wing, he did say, would not be enough. He would have to supplement it with other things.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have extra material from the dragon wing.
Oh, so it'd be extra material from the
hide.
from the hide.
Correct.
That's
You might have
80
extra,
pounds of dragon wing. It's not enough. Oh my god.
I also have 80 pounds as well.
not enough.
of hide or wing, because there wasn't that much wing.
I have 400 pounds of hide.
You may recall that there was only one wing as the other one was blown up.
Yeah, I have 80 pounds of red dragon wing.
That's what I have to.
You just probably wrote down the same thing now.
Oh.
Did he say he was making out at the wing?
He's
It's
making me
made
a cloak.
A cloak of the bat
Okay.
for Arion.
Well, it's going to be cloak of the red dragon, but
Oh.
Now, so with that cloak for my rogue friend here, what else could you make with this dragon hide? And maybe we can make out a deal to where we make something and we keep enough for you as well to make it even Stevens, as they say.
Well, this is more hide than scale based on the size of the dragon. It looks like you may be a younger one. Very rare, very, very nice indeed. I could make
Indeed.
I could make leather, studded leather, breastplates, a shield. I mean, depending on how much you have to work with.
I have 400 pounds worth. I'm looking to get the entire party. Some bracers of defense with fire resistance, and then with whatever's left over, maybe a shield, and then.
I got 200 pounds of meat, teeth, and claws.
That's not a leatherworker's job, my friend. No, it's not. We need to find someone else for that. But enough for all of us to get bracers, a shield. How much will be left over?
So you want 5 times bracers.
Indeed.
1 shield.
Yes.
You would have enough for 1 breastplate. After that, well, did you show them that you have 800 pounds?
I didn't have 800. I had 400, I believe.
Did you show them you had 400 pounds?
I told him I have that much. Yeah.
Well, it was about 400 pounds of this, depending on the cut and how long the pieces are, how consistent they are. You'd be looking at being able to do 1 shield, 5 sets of bracers, and 1 breastplate.
if we got the bracers and the shield, would you be willing to do that for free? In exchange, we give you the rest of the hide for yourself to make a breastplate to sell, or whatever you'd want to do with the rest of the hide.
I could do that.
All right, excellent, excellent. And how long would this take?
5 bracers and a shield. You're looking coming up on 3 weeks to a month.
All right, I'll take 3 weeks.
Well, I still will commission you for my cloak.
Very good.
And I hand over the Batwing.
Yep, and he gingerly takes it, has a couple of his apprentices come over and help him, and they kind of stretch it out, and they start putting different chemicals and materials on it. They put it kind of between a couple sticks and start tying different parts off to it to kind of stretch it and start basically tanning it. The hide is put into a barrel. It looks like they're putting it into a barrel with a bunch of water and salt. You're not really sure what they're doing. You're not really sure if that's salt or something else. But he lets you know that I need to make it supple before I can really do anything with it. So this is kind of loosening the fibers a little bit while also cleaning it. So you understand it's got a condition before I can even start working with it.
Ah, yes. Condition it, then shampoo it.
Yes.
That's part of that time frame takes. It's not just, you don't just take rotting flesh and start doing stuff with it. You have to make sure the flesh is able to be worked first.
All right, I'm going to unload that 400 pounds out of my bag of holding.
There you go.
You're too lighter.
You just see
While he's
Hesky
doing
like
that, I'm
shake
looking
bag
around.
trying to empty it out.
Basically.
So while he's doing that, I'm looking around his tannery to see if there's anything worth buying.
He's got a couple things that catch your eye. One seems to be a stud leather armor that is completely blackened.
Ooh.
Like, it almost looks like the light's absorbed into it. It's so dark. There's another one that looks almost like a seafoam bluish color, and it's got images of horses and waves on it. It looks like a boiled leather breastplate. Those are the two that kind of stand out to you as you're looking around.
So I'm going
for an archer.
I'm going to inquire about the two, the deep dark one. Actually, that's the one I want to inquire about.
Oh yeah, that's was commissioned by sneaky sort of stealthy sort of person.
Sounds like me.
About other people's character, but someone who mentioned that they needed to do a lot of night work, and they wanted something that helped them blend into the shadows a little bit when they were doing such things. They commissioned it about 3 months ago and never showed up for it, so now it's for sale.
How much would something like this go for?
2,500.
Indeed, not happening. From me, at least.
Would it be better? Nah. Would it be better than what I'm already wearing?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. So that's what I thought. It won't have that other thing on it that I like.
It would have other benefits than just the armor.
Damn it. I'm gonna have to go pickpocket some more.
I told you to pickpocket those two guys in the purple, but you wouldn't do it.
I am not pickpocketing a master paladin. Do you remember what happened the last time?
We won.
You asked about the other one, the seafoam blue?
Yep.
This one here is commissioned by a sailor. Also hasn't shown back up, but that makes it for sale now. It actually allows you to swim as if though you were born of the seas.
I can already swim.
No, this really lets you swim.
Like a turtle? Because I've seen a turtle swim and they are amazing.
Something like that. Like, you know how you could run from over there to over there? Imagine if you could swim like that.
Who would swim like they run? But I like it.
And how much would something like that go for?
That's also 2,500.
Well, Master
How about
Jack.
if I let you look into my friend's eyes for 30 minutes?
If only he had Ultron to give him a massage, huh?
Those times are over. Thank God.
Well, Master Jackson, I do appreciate your time, and I look forward to coming back in 3 weeks' time to collect. And best of luck to you in selling that breastplate, or whatever else you decide to make.
Sign your writ to indicate that these are your belongings when you come back. We will ask for this to prove that you are who you say you are when you come to pick up. We don't just give items back just in case. My associate here will get that taken care of. So you go over to the halfling apprentice, and he has paperwork all signed up for you with a sigil and everything on it that you take with you, indicating that you are owed 5 bracers and 1 shield made of red dragon hide.
And get one for
look.
red.
I don't
My
know.
red
Pingu.
dragon cloak as well.
He has a separate one for you for the red dragon cloak.
I look over at Zim and I go, "If you think we're losing money on this, we didn't even ask how much it would cost to just buy it."
Zim's
Feel
not.
like- I
it's
thought I
just
already
not there?
got my thing made. Am I still getting it fitted?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
crap! I'm by
Well,
myself. I'm gonna
well,
die.
then I look around. I'm like, oh, Zim's
I'm
not
gonna
even.
die.
Oh,
I'm
Zim's
dead.
not even here. That sneaky
Split the
little,
party.
that sneaky little devil. I don't know, Pingu.
You
Yes.
were very clear that as soon as you weren't able to get armor that fit you there, you jetted. Zim stayed there asking questions.
Yeah, you should have came with me,
God.
bro. Should have came with me. I was getting you armor wherever I went.
I'm already making my new character.
All right. Yeah, I signed the paper.
Oh, we left Zim all by himself.
No, we didn't leave him by himself. He chose to stay behind by himself. He's feeling all cocky because he's the Dragon Slayer, the hero of Hobbs, Zim. So he stayed there all by his lonesome.
I feel like he's being like Elfo.
That's his fault, not ours.
All right, so we will wrap it up there with you taking your writ for your materials that are being made.
Wait. We're not gonna go find Zim before we wrap it up.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Yep.
But we
See, and we didn't level.
level you guys up to 7.
Yay!
Ding! All right, you hear that, Pingu? You hear that, Windfall? We are leveling up to 7. Oh, it's game log.
Big gains.
That's right. Manage.
So I won't be able to go in and edit anything or do anything for you at the moment, but you
So
can ping me if you want me to do something.
I'm assuming those are gonna be custom-made things you're gonna have to do. So we're going level 2 fighter now, and that will give us.
I was thinking about going level 2 as well.
Take a while for them to make, but they will be custom stuff.
So 1d10 plus my Constitution modifier. My Constitution modifier is what again?
2 or 3.
That's not gonna help me. I need to know exactly. Constitution modifier is 3. Yes, indeed.
Did you see what I get at 7th level?
No.
Alright, I'll say it.
So 13 more hit points, managed hit points.
Says you're starting at 7th level. You gain the ability to come up with solutions under pressure. When you or another creature you see within 30 feet makes an ability check or a saving throw, I can add my reaction to add an intelligence modifier to that roll.
Oh, that's nice.
Says I can use this feature a number of times equal to my intelligence modifier per long rest.
Nice.
Pretty huge.
You're like, I bombed that. Actually, if you would put your foot out of your mouth, you would say the right thing.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I get, Vam, Mr. Fancy Pants?
I think the real name of that ability
Action
should be called,
surge.
well, actually.
Well, actually, if you don't, I do declare. I get Action Surge, which is starting at 2nd level. You can push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment. On your turn, you can take 1 additional action. Once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it again, starting at 17th level. I don't know if that's it. It sounds great, but
it is good.
It's a short or long
rest. It's only one time a fight.
Trust
once
me,
per rest.
That can save a fight.
I can get it too if I go level 2 in fighter.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the biggest gains for me when I was playing the Flesh
I get defensive tactics now.
What do you need defensive for? You never attacked.
Well,
yeah, we're gonna go level 2 fighter. Otherwise, we could have went barbarian, and that would have been level 7 barbarian, which means that we would have if we dropped fighter completely, we would get feral instinct. Your instincts are so honed that you have advantage on initiative rolls.
Ooh, I get an expertise.
I'd rather have action surge than expertise on initial advantage on initiative rolls.
Definitely.
Ooh, look at this.
You can act normally on your first turn, but only if you
Put
enter
that
your
away, we're
rage
still on
before
turn.
doing anything else on that turn. Then level 8 would be okay. So if I go 3 levels of fighter, I will get to become a champion, battle master, or eldritch knight.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I go to find that information at Benji?
Player's handbook.
I have to
But
actually go like
champion basically you do a lot more with crits. You crit a 19 and 20. You do different stuff like that.
okay.
Battle master is where you get the maneuvers. So you
And
get additional dice, and so many of them where you can either parry, you can do the knockdown, you can trip, you can disarm, you can shove people as part of the attack. All the times when you want to do extra stuff with your attacks, that's the battle master.
and eldritch knight.
Eldritch Knight is you get spells.
Doesn't really sound like my kind of character, but I am a Dragonborn, so I do know a little bit of magic. So we'll see.
Well, typically you can't concentrate on spells when you're raging, and you can't cast
So
spells.
it's not really my kind of thing. Okay.
So it'd be very less than ideal for you with them.
Right.
It doesn't.
It seems like paladin. That's a paladin thing.
Paladin or
clerics?
wizard.
Or wizards. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
wizard usually. Or very, very tanky fighters, because the highest armor class you can get is with an Eldritch Knight.
Well, I am Zim. I know you're curious. I am up to 101 hit points.
101?
Correct.
Oh, wow. So basically 202 because you rage all the time. So you
That's one
take
way.
half.
That's one way to look at it. One way to look at it. And I will have you know, all of our armor class will be going up 2, I believe, and we'll all be getting fire resistance.
Nice.
Yes, will be very helpful. Very helpful. Let's see, bracers of defense. I only know this because I gave it to everybody when I did my thing. I basically gave everyone.
These are
bracers of defense.
custom made ones,
Yes, indeed.
so they may not be 2.
There may be more.
They may be 1 with fire resistance. They may be 2. They may be something else.
Oh, but they might all be different, and we have to decide who gets which ones.
Yeah, hard to say.
I like it. I like the cut of your jib, sir. That's fine. We're getting bracers.
We need to get some frost resistance.
I have frost. I already have resistance to cold, bro.
We don't. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh.
Not worried about you.
Well, maybe if I pluck off some more scales, we can have some bracers made.
Wait, does that work?
Vamric is Vam right here. No, it doesn't work that way. Maybe if I cut off, maybe if I skinned
That'd be
my
amazing.
if I skinned my arm and then let it shed back later.
Be wearing your skin. That's kind of weird. Actually, now that I think
Would
about
you
it.
like to wear my leg on your arm? Wait,
No, not really.
if I lost my tail, would it grow back, Benji?
You could try.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Needs to be women.
Vamric is this one right here. Vam.
Yeah, black shirt.
Yeah, black
Worth it
shirt.
for me. Worth it
That's
for
fine.
me.
Nah, I don't think so. Starting at 7th level, you
Use
gain
the
the ability to
scales
come
for
up with
some
solutions
reason.
under pressure. Does that mean like whenever you use this ability, Vam, Benji decides what you do?
I'll probably be using it mostly on myself.
It's a very bard-like ability. It's kind of like bardic inspiration, but it's just a flat number.
You can just add your
I
intelligence.
want to
to
change my instant thing. Never mind.
Use
But
this
it says his
feature
reaction.
number of times equal to your intelligence. So how many? What's your intelligence modifier?
Right now, 4.
So you can use this
4.
4 times.
4, and it adds 4 to the number. So
Nice. That's very nice.
it could save us. Who knows? I mean,
Now, is it you and anybody in your party, or
yeah, me or another creature I can see within 30 feet of me. So it doesn't have to be.
skill check?
Now,
Yeah, ability check or saving throw.
Okay.
question for everyone here, since you're the party. Since this was a shorter session today, and well, it's Father's Day on Sunday. Are we able to talk about playing Sunday as well?
This Sunday, I know I won't be available
Dang, Father.
because of Father's Day. Yeah, you know.
It's your day. You're supposed to get to pick what you get to do.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's how it's supposed to work. You're the father. You pick. Hey,
Right.
guys, I don't want breakfast in bed. I want D&D instead. Thanks. You need to tell them.
Has to be a
I
T-shirt.
want to be left alone for 24 hours.
Yes. What do you want for Father's Day? None of you! I want to be single again.
Ooh.
Honey, don't watch this stream, thanks.
Wouldn't if we paid them to.
That's funny.
Ooh.
Hey, so just out of curiosity, and viewers can chime in on this, me and Becca are in talks and about having more kids again. Since we already have 2, we're talking whatever. Toss out some ideas for boys and girls names here. Let's hear what you guys say, just out of curiosity. You can't be worse than Haley, who likes Sunflower as a girl and Sonic for a boy from Reed.
I already told you you can have Vam for a boy.
Vam is very tempting, but I want you to have Vam.
You can have it, man. It's fine.
I feel like I'd be stealing.
No, it's honoring your friend.
It's true.
I'll allow it.
Maybe a middle name.
Yeah.
Gil.
You say Gil?
Gil.
Gil? Is that short for anything?
No.
Guilt.
Gilbert.
Gil Vamrick. Oh, fine.
Not Vam Rick. It's Vam.
Oh,
Vamrick sounds so.
Yeah, Vamrick's the, I mean, it's the full name, right?
So Pingu in chat said either Pingu or Indeed. I need someone to take the trash out. Who's gonna take the trash out? Indeed. It's your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and say for the girl, Tally Ho is not a good thing.
Tally ho! It was you,
Tally
wasn't
for
it?
short.
You go Heskan. Heskan's a good boy name. All these names when it's not even happening yet. I like it though. Never too late to plan.
What, Heskan Barkley?
Heskan Barkley Huffine.
That's poor kid.
Barkley was a good character. We're gonna find him again. Are we the same level as them now?
Nope. You're 1 behind. They're 8.
They
were 8? They got that high in levels? Wait, are they leveling without us? Is that what's going on here? They're leveling faster than we are.
All that rested has really been paying off for them.
What happens is you left them in EverQuest and they're just still going.
It was.
Oh my god.
Listen, I have 101 hit points. I know I can take Barkley. I think I can kill. I think I can take.
Trouble Razzo. Razzo is pretty dangerous.
Razzo was dangerous. I think I can take Barkley in one. I think I can take Barkley in one turn.
I couldn't take Marvel. Marvel was kind of badass.
My characters. Let me just look at Barkley real quick and let's see what he was rocking. View Barkley. He was a level 7, Benji, you liar.
He's leveling without us, man. That's what I'm saying.
Barkley was level 7. He's got 46 out of 66 hit points. Only 66 hit points. Oh, that's easy work. But he does have a 20 armor class. I did not know he had that much armor.
Look at the weapons on Razzo.
Bro, he wasn't playing around with his armor, was he?
He was loaded.
Dang. Barkley was OP.
That was a pretty long campaign. What was it, like a year and a half?
Yeah.
Yep.
Football season ruined it. Bro, Barkley was OP, dude.
It was during COVID, too, so we were a lot more consistent.
Yeah. +6 acrobatics. +5 perception. Performance +3. That was a beast. Barkley was a beast. This was my other character. Benji, we do have a request from a viewer, if you can work this in one time. He wants a penguin to somehow arise and be fight a penguin.
Penguin boss.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Indeed.
I can make that happen.
All right, Pengu. We'll see what we can do if we can get a penguin boss. Windfall, do you have some kind of request as well?
You know, Pengu was an old anime claymation show.
That's probably what he named himself after. I don't know. Pingu-noop?
It was one of those ones where they never talk. They just kind of make sounds like.
Yeah, I've seen it. I had disadvantage. Barkley had disadvantage on strength and dexterity. If he's not wearing light armor.
I think I want to get the other.
Yeah, Barkley wasn't even a bard. He was 6 levels of warlock and only 1 level of bard. He was cheating.
Well, his first level was bard.
Yeah, that's right. He
was like, I'm re-rolling off of this track class.
He was like, I will bardic inspire, and that is it.
He was suffering from anxiety like me on
100%.
100%.
He was like, I'm out of here. I would like to do Eldritch Blast instead.
I'm not feeling this. I was born with the wrong identity.
Minor Illusion and Vicious Mockery. I do miss Vicious Mockery.
Hey, so remind me, how do I do my hit points again? It's been so long since I've leveled.
The max for your class.
Yeah, when you go to your character
So what do you
and you
take
go to
from your starting
manage,
level?
it'll show you. So
What
go
do you
to
take your
Highest
starting level in?
on your die, and then your Constitution modifier added to it.
if you click on manage character
On
and
the right
levels.
side there, it should say maximum available.
Yeah,
That's your hit point.
When you click on manage hit points, it'll say total possible hit points under potential values. And then just go to override hit points and type that in.
Yep, the total
Got it.
possible is what you'd have. So we're
All
just
right.
doing max hit points is what it is.
Yeah.
Got it.
Benji, Windfall would like a Gigantosaurus. So
Of course.
a Gigantosaurus and a penguin are the two requests. A penguin would be really good because if we killed him and skinned him, then Vam could get his frost or cold resist.
Can we
See, now
just
you
use
make me think of
elves?
the Avatar series of like hybrid animals.
You want a Gigantosaurus penguin?
Yep.
Oh god.
A turtle duck.
A
gigantic
gigantic
turtle duck.
penguin that we've got to kill. And a dodo.
Make it ferocious, like a venomous, something crazy.
I just need to
A
make
venomous,
it ferocious. It's ravenous.
If I look up,
ravenous.
so Pingu, the official, he wants it to look like Pingu as well, the claymation Pingu. So when you put it on the map, that's what pops up.
Thank you.
Preferably the one waving.
What kind of language does he speak?
That's a lot of requests.
That's only two requests: a penguin
No,
and a
that's what you
Gigantosaurus.
want
Two
to
different
know.
viewers.
Well,
Oh,
now that it
so-
looks like also, and then it's waving.
Thing.
Oh, well, I just joke about that part.
I'm pretty sure I summoned a Giganosaurus last session. And then when I
Okay,
rolled
so
around-
wait. Arion has a thing pop up where he can pick an additional language right now. What's up with
Oh,
this?
that's a lot of pressure. Well, pick a language.
Did he choose a feat or ability that lets him do that?
This is what you want right here.
Talking to you, Arion.
Windfall.
No, I don't know. It just said pick a language.
If you got a new favorite enemy or something, you might have a language associated with them.
I think that's what it is.
It
Yeah,
is.
favorite enemy.
Yeah. Because with rangers, with their favorite enemies, they can understand and speak their language because that's what they hunt.
Right here. Official arc.
Of course, but isn't that the perfect way to do it? So
Better-
it sounds
better
like
pick a
there's gonna
good
be a
one.
lot of dragons in this thing. I don't
I
know.
already picked dragons.
Learn penguin.
Yeah,
We might need it soon.
Take your time, pick something good.
He just walked talking.
I'll just
Arion's
do
doing this, talking to the penguin boss. PvP you, okay.
Okay.
Why is
Bring it
that
on, Bam, let's go. That was from my Marvel Strike days. I need to change that one.
What's that?
All right,
Y'all, I've
let's
got like a
PvP.
plus 10 to my acrobatics now, plus 12 to my sleight of hand, plus 10 to my stealth. I
If
think
you
I
are-
might actually be a rogue.
If you are missing out on some, all right, Vam, I'm gonna put us in a map, the one-shot map, Vam, and let's PvP real quick.
All right, but I get to be the DM.
No, it's just me versus you. It's my barbarian versus your artificer.
Yeah, but I'm going to be the DM.
I would like to see that the next one shot's Bam DMing the PvP.
You wanna do that, Vam?
I'll
You
make you all suffer so badly. You don't want that.
wanna DM, Vam?
I will make that map a living hell.
I already tried that with my water, and you didn't like it.
That was worse than hell.
All right, one shot. View campaign. Come on, Vam, let's go. Let's do this. I'm putting us in there.
I'm not going in there again. Ever.
You wanted PvP me. You redeemed it.
I didn't say where. We'll PvP into the game.
Oh,
We'll play
okay.
WoW again. I'll PvP you there,
Okay.
whether you like it or not.
All right. I'll resub resubscribe just to PvP.
Just so I can duel you.
Just
There
for that 1,250 points you redeemed.
Thank you. I want my money's worth.
That's right. I need to go change my things. I get a chance. My channel points. You sure you don't want me to stretch?
No.
I got
I'm
you.
logging out.
All right. Well,
All
I
right,
appreciate
see ya.
everybody stopping by. Thank you again. We will not be on here Sunday because it is Father's Day, but we'll be back next Tuesday. hopefully Benji will have his computer up and running, and we'll be able to go for a longer period of time. Good news is, for those who just got here, today was a kind of a shopping session. So hopefully next week will be a more action-packed adventure. So until next time, tally ho!
Indeed.
Indeed.
Night, everybody.
See ya.
Good night.